Salutations, my name is Kartosael and welcome back to another episode of Cities Skylines. So, I believe that was the previous episode that we actually started working on our buses. And we have that mod that allows us to modify them a bit better. But I have found out something since then that the mod also does. Oh, it was the wrong zoom in. My bus is purple. Why? Because my bus line is purple. See here, blue bus is a different line, and there was a light blue bus. So the buses are now actually colored according to the line, which is really cool. Let's start the time. Previously also tried to get our population to 20,000, which is the next mark, you could call it. But we failed. Yeah, that didn't fly. The traffic situation over here does somewhat disturb me. Not quite sure what I could do against it though, or for it. You do have a pretty much desire for everything and anything, so I think it's time to produce the area we discussed previously. So over here, so this should be the center. Center about here, I guess. But I want it to go a certain distance. This center circle. Yeah. So you go 4 that way. I want you to snap straight. But you won't, because that's how you roll. And 4 this away. Eek, that's not centered. Oh. So you need to go like a bit over there. Creating actual proper circles is pretty annoying. Oh, well, that was the wrong button. So you need to be straight. That's not straight at all. Yeah. I want you to go down about there. For that way, you can already see it's not straight anymore. For that way. Am I just not counting properly? I am not. Eek, this is so not centered. Oh dear. That will also be way too far. I botched up. I did. Let's retry that. We actually managed to connect. This is 1, 2, 3, 4. Or am I doing the same mistake? It does appear to be that way. I only... that's 4 lines. But that's 3. Or am I just completely missing something here? No, that should be 4 lines. That should be 4 lines as well. Yeah, so 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm talking about the small blue lines in case you are wondering what I was referring to, which is entirely possible because I didn't really say that. Sorry. Yeah, something like that. It's circle-ish. Well, this is a pretty neat circle, then you get this part. So I'll just remove this part and redo that. We have the money. There we go, it's even less a circle now. Oh gosh. I kind of miss a function that just allows you to draw a circle. Well, maybe there's a mod for that as well. And again, I am using one mod. Well, two technically. I'm not that big of a fan of them. So we can make an on-off ramp over here. And of course we're going to have another circle around this and another circle. This will be the inner circle. Ha ha ha. With, I don't know. How do you do that over there again? Just roads leading inwards. Alright, that will work. I think this will be offices. Tiring of commercial around it. And residential around that. So you're in the middle. So this would be the commercial ring. Alright, you're still trying to draw. There we go. Yeah. Fair enough, fair enough. Actually not at all. So that was 2 lines I could do wrong. So don't need squiggly, I need an arc. So this is where they are right now, and I need to go 1, 2 further. Then just do the middle somewhere. You're not gonna... Oh, gosh. You know what? Instead of making you guys suffer through all of this, I'm just going to lay down those other arcs and be right back. Alright, I'd be the first to admit it's not perfect, but hey, at least I tried. It looks kind of... I think it looks okay. So let's get some things going. Yeah, some things. Service is such a hard word, you know. I thought the crematoriums really just about fit anywhere. Some fire stations. Of course, if you know me a little bit, you could have guessed that this kind of ended up in some sort of hexagonal pattern. Oh right, electricity, water. Kind of forgot about those. But then tell them. Okay, probably going to need a school. High school, yeah, let's just add it. Because it's going to be like its own economy. So we need one of these as well. Less enthused about that. Because we're going to have pollution somewhere. I guess you might as well branch it off here. Not for now. Let's see. Trash. We'll eventually be able to words. Eventually be able to supply a little bit of power to the entire circle. Speaking of power. One great way of spreading power I have noticed is by adding parks. These guys, as soon as it's connected, yes, come on, you can do it. There we go. As soon as it's connected, it does spread power quite a way, so that's nice. Yeah, not at the best spot. Actually, you're at a pretty crummy one, but we'll worry about parks a little bit down the road. Let's first worry about water. There we go. Space already occupied. Oh, that's new. Probably not, but I haven't seen it before when placing down water. Almost. Redundancy! Yay. We're not going to bother about the outmost ring just yet. Let's zone it. So we're going to need quite a bit of... this is not commercial, this is... offices. You know, let's just start with half a circle. The one actually near the power grid. Also decided not to make this circle commercial, but a mix and match of commercial and residential. I might not want these here. It's going to be pretty intense residential area. I'm not sure about you getting over there though. Go. Then there. All the way up here. So the ones right next to the highway are the commercial ones. Actually not you. No. And these will be residential. I guess we can start time now. We might need to add a bit more commercial. In which case I might sacrifice some of the offices. This is probably a lot more residential than we are going to need. Oh, look at that! We are now a grand city. And actually I think I want that solar power right over here. I am trying to build it on the roadside. It's a bit expensive, but boom. It does produce a lot of power. There we go. Now we should start to get power. Slowly but surely. Yeah, we are probably going to need more commercial. Just start building over here where there is no power. That never gets old for them apparently. Can I fit some itty bitty parks in here? Yeah, at some spots I can. Actually just one spot. That's a bit disappointing, but... well. Yeah, we're going to need a lot more leisure. Just a couple of botanical gardens will do. Will do quite good. I hope. Yeah, look at that. Helps a little bit at least. Office demand is plummeting. Stop worrying about the industrial pollution. There's nothing to worry about. Oh, we might need an extra pump. And water. Yeah. Oh, that's a bit too far. That's going too far. And this bit annoys me. There we go. Could extend here, commercial, you know. There's plenty of space left. Commercial is, residential is rising because of all the other things that are expanding. So far, traffic is okay. And these guys are out of power. Indeed you are. Oh, the commercial demand. Extend you all the way there. Should give some of these a bit of power. Actually, only that high school. Now we need more offices. It would seem. It might also be just ordinary industry that they want, but... In that case, we are like right in the middle of a forestry area, which is not the best placement, but oh well. So we could make a partial circle over here. Actually, this quarter would do very well. The sixth, using quarters. That's not the button I want, but it does look kind of fun that way. You have this entire area, which I'm not quite sure what to do with. This is bothersome though. Maybe I should turn this into another way up and off. Probably should. Sorry, I'll make it up. Probably. By going really, really wonky. Because I'm going to need the space. Yeah, something like that. I have something similar over here. No, I did not. Kind of like this, but inverted. Right. So, probably going just to use these guys. This is close to an intersection, though. I'm not too happy about that. Ooh, that's quite deadly corner to take. Slope too steep. Not anymore. No, that's not the corner I wanted to take. It's not the corner I can make. That is. Looking at this from a wrong angle, aren't I? Stop mumbling, I'm sorry. Step too steep, that's just bollocks. That's what I meant, it's bollocks. So I guess this guy is to blame. Step too steep. There we go. Well, that's a killer corner. I know it doesn't really matter, but just looking at that makes my head hurt. I don't like it, but my head hurts. I'd say I almost have a brain. We can't have that. No, we'll have to do. So we can technically bypass this by using this extremely ugly intersection. How's your leisure? Oh, you really needed that, didn't you? Yeah. Well, if you're going to complain anyways, just boom, be gone. There you go. How are we doing over here? Looking pretty nicey. That was like the worst. That was just the worst. I'm sorry. We need more parks. Definitely need more parks. I think I'll make another section commercial. Seems like the right thing to do. Oh, park here. Bit of a bother, seeing where we can and cannot place parks. You can be a park. You can be a park. And everybody can be a park. Though you don't have any power. Probably not water either. You have water. Oh, they actually both have water. Imagine that. And why did I not fill this part out? Whatever. There we go. Nice entire shopping district. And we'll make this housing. Right. The wheel. We should probably just, for the fun of it, you know. Actually... Oh. Magnolia Square. Nope. That's definitely not how it's going to be called. Here. So we can go to bigger brush. There we go. That's real cool. The inner circle. I suddenly cannot remember for the life of me how to spell circle. Yeah, let's just keep it at that. Oh, that didn't save. In a circle. It's probably wrong the way I spelled it, which is really, really pitiful. But whatever, this is how we will pronounce it in our city. All that fancy, correct spelling nonsense. We'll have none of that. Track and trace this. Oh. All the way around. Woo. Probably the biggest district I made so far. At least it looks big. I do want high-tech housing in here. I mean, I have enough money, I have enough income. Might as well make the houses very fancy. No, not Briarwood District, although it's a nice name. Just the first ring. Nothing too fancy. And the first ring will have policies that allow it to have high-tech housing. And big business benefactor. Yeah, that kind of murdered the entire demand for commercial. Can I somehow help you with taxes? No. No, there isn't a city planning for offices. Which is kind of weird. There are for all the others. You are in such a bad place. Yes, I am sure. You can be over there, though. And over there. Just a couple more parks. Should make him happy. How is the health doing? Crematoriums are doing fine. Actual health, I suppose, is fine. Ooh, that's not nearly as fine as I had hoped. Just bonk. No lollygagging, just slap one of those down. 2 even, ha. Crime. Oh, it's okay. Let's just go full out. Bam. Education is not so good. You'd say they have plenty of schools, but no. Apparently not, because they're hardly educated. Might be because they're only just moving in. It's kind of what I'm hoping for. But let's just add another one, just for safe measures. Well, it's looking kind of nice so far. We're going to need more industry though. Or more jobs. You are unconnected? You sure are. Stop snapping to the grid. Thank you very much. And we are actually getting quite a bit of traffic in here now. So it's being used. What? Mayor rubs elbows with the fat cat. Low prices and great sales to be expected. Call on shopping. Perhaps because of the policy I chose. That's the only thing I can think of. Yeah, you need to upgrade still. More services. I do believe that public transport counts as a service. It might. I might consider doing that. If I do, it will probably be in the next episode though. Can I rename my lines? I can. Huh. Interesting. Well, we built this this thing. This is actually a pretty good circle, and then you get that idea. This should have been out one more. Oh, that's annoying. This is annoying me enough to bulldoze everything though. I don't know. Don't think so. We'll see, won't we? And there's of course this entire part of the city we should not forget about. Oh, that's a lot of officers, man. Also, they should upgrade. How are you doing? 2,700 inhabitants. When is our next mark? Capital city at 30,000. That will take a while. But regardless, I want to thank you all very much for watching. Yeah, this is a bit of a... This isn't even getting used. Barely. Didn't give the relief here that I desperately hoped for. It's probably because of this industry. Anyway, thank you all very much for watching, and I do hope to see you again in the next episode.